Hi, Shiny. Good morning, Shiny. I've got the operator singing. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hi, Io. It's so weird to have you in my lives, but on the telephone, give me my baby ain't it home. Say what's on my mind. Good morning, Free Spirited. There's some shit shows going on last night, eh? Eh? The deflection is fucking hard on this app, eh? MJ looks like a complete fucking idiot, eh? This is going to be interesting. And I find it interesting, too, how many people are concerned with my presence on the internet. Whether I say I'm going to be here or I say I ain't going to be here. Why are you so fucking concerned with it? That's my fucking question. Also, ironically enough, tomorrow being the first day that I can actually speak freely and act a fool if I fucking want to, will be the same day that somebody advises me to stay off the internet because, see, I am taking steps to protect myself. But the holidays kind of fucked that up. But now I'm kind of happy that the holidays fucked that up because my folder is just growing. Because now I have proof of actual stalking. And the reason I'm here, the biggest reason I'm here, is the deflection, you guys. I can't do it. I can't do it. Why is OG deflecting so fucking hard onto everything and anything, no matter how old it is? You want to discuss things that are 3 years the fuck old. Why? Why is it that we're deflecting constantly onto something else instead of directly answering questions that are posed to you? I'm fucking tired of it. MJ, the knower of everything, knowledge of nothing, doesn't even do her own fucking research, talks about things that she has zero knowledge of, acts like they're brand new motherfucking news, even though they've been all over this app 3 fucking times, and then wants to say, I'm new to this side. Well, bitch, if you're fucking new to this side, why don't you get to learning the motherfucking characters before you get that big, round motherfucking head on the internet to talk about them? I'm over this. If you guys can't look at the amount of deflection that is going on here, and that is not a red flag to you, wild. Wild to me that you can't see it. Why is it every time you ask OG a question, she has something about you up on her green screen without answering the fucking MJ, and you feel like you can't deflect hard enough, do you drop those people? Mind you, two people that have known this woman, watched this woman, and seen the things that she's been involved in. The fact that her and I had some type of knowledge to give you, and you were unwilling to listen, is your position in this across the board. This isn't about the truth, being a truth teller, any of it. Because if that was really what you were after, you would be willing to listen to people that have been there during times that you weren't. You look stupid. Here's why. When you come to the internet and you tell people I'm a truth teller, when you don't lie, you want the truth, and you do exactly opposite of all those things, you look like a fraud. In fact, you look like a fraud. I think you called me one without knowing me or any of the matters around my fundraising. The only fundraiser, mind you, that I have ever fucking done on this internet, the only time I've ever come here and asked for money, that was to keep people alive during a genocide. MJ, do you know anything about the genocide in Gaza? No, but you definitely got up there and told everybody, do we even know if those men got that money? Those men are still here, MJ. Those men are still here with me every motherfucking personally tell you, MJ, that they got every fucking penny. Can OG get up there and prove something like that, MJ? Can she get up there and prove something like that? Nope. Be the fuck up. There were people in there, right? That said there were never any receipts shown. Well, that was another bold-faced motherfucking lie, because I showed receipts the entire time, but you weren't there, MJ. So why the fuck are you talking about it? Again, nobody that donated to my fundraiser questioned me on it. Anybody who did, Duchess of Dallas, the only one, got the receipt of where her fucking money went. Research, MJ. Learn a little something, MJ. Go back and watch a couple fucking videos, MJ. The deflection is fucking wild. I want to point this out. Yesterday, or the day before, because don't ask me to pinpoint times, because I'm never going to get it the fuck right. OG used a screenshot, right? Not to mention, used duplicates of screenshots to show something, all this money, right? And then put Hillary, because this is big deflection, y'all. OG put Hillary's Venmo up there between me and her and said, well, apparently she's getting a lot of money from this Hillary person without fucking knowing who the fuck she is. She's just not somebody off the app, asshole. That is my best fucking friend of 4 fucking years. What goes on between us ain't none of y'all's fucking business. Period. You use that as another unfilled gotcha moment. All your gotcha moments have been fucking duds. None of them have exploded. None of them have been gotcha moments. These are all things that people have already heard, talked about, discussed, over-discussed. But because somebody is under the microscope for a pattern of fucking behavior, you want to deflect onto the dumbest shit. Not only that. And when Mother Moon, are you in here? Is Mother Moon in here? Hold on, I'm going to read some of these comments because I read none. Is Mother Moon in here? Can you share it to her if she is here? Or if she isn't? Good morning, lunch lady. You ain't kidding, Taco. Get me one too. Happy Sunday, Bob. Hi, Paws. Hi, Sarah. Hi, guys. I wasn't looking at everybody should be tired of it. Hi, Queen Witch. Nikki, you were talked about this morning, too. I don't know what the fuck. Talking about shit that's fucking years old just because somebody can't answer fucking direct questions when they're given to them. That's my thing. And if you guys can't tell, that was a very telling tale to me yesterday. When me and Tech were in that box, both of us, widely informed of things that have been going on for a considerable amount of time. And the fact that we started, Tech was making sense and asking a question that was a valid fucking question. And what did we do? We got dropped. We got dropped. That is the biggest red flag. I'm talking about the position that MJ is coming from. How can you do that? If you're so zoned in on the truth and want to know the truth, you don't want to know the truth, MJ, about OG. That's the problem. You don't want to accept the truth. Because you are so dug in on your position, you're going to look like an ass backstepping. You're there now. Everybody sees you there. Now, the question I have about Mother Moon was because yesterday was the first day that I saw that Sunshine was in fact in that box. And this is something to me, because the people you keep around are the people you fail to research before you platform them, bitch, that's on you. Because I'm gonna know something about the person that comes in my motherfucking box. Especially if the news is only fucking 2 days old and it was everywhere. Also, you let that woman get up in that box and bold-faced lie to you. You're not worried about the truth, MJ, because you're only consulting liars. You cannot get the truth from them. Sunshine said in that box yesterday, or that day, that I asked her for money for cigarettes, for THC, and gas. How the fuck, bitch, am I asking you for gas for a car I never had the whole time I've known you? You fucking drunk, sociopathic bitch. Anybody that believes a fuck thing out of that woman's mouth, please re-evaluate your entire fucking perspective. But you platformed her. You're not worried about the truth. You haven't heard anything truthful yet. You wouldn't know the truth if it crawled up under that hat and laid an egg. But you want to make sure that every lie about every other person is told and heard. You're making good work of that. You are definitely making sure that happens. There have been so many lies told in your lives, MJ. I wouldn't be able to go back and clock them all. In fact, I think I have like 6 clips of your fucking live that I wanted to go back and answer. That's how much misinformation is being put out on your fucking platform. And you know what? Here's another thing. I don't give a fuck. How many times do I gotta say that I give 0 fucks about how anybody here feels about me or the things that I've done? One, I know that I ain't never done no fuck shit on here. Go get your clips. Go get everything you fucking need. Go get every clip where I told somebody I was going to off them and post them. Didn't you just tell Tekla you were going to kill her the other day? Man, I'll tell you what. Get every fucking clip and post them. But what I am never going to do is let my personal feelings for somebody else get in the way of the truth that is being told. So if I want to support Tekla during the truth telling, the actual truth telling, then I'm going to. I don't care if she likes it, you like it, or anybody likes it, because it's the truth, and that's what I'm fucking supporting. And what happened? I don't know how it happened. I don't know how it happened. But this is absolutely bothering me. Why is anything that has gone on in Tekla's life relevant to speak about on a live? For further deflection, for further isolation. Don't listen to her. There's bad story. Get the fuck out of here. Why isn't anybody going, God damn, this is so much deflection? Because I have had my fucking fill of it. I can't take it anymore. That did not need to be discussed at all. It definitely didn't need to be discussed without Tekla present. That's another thing you motherfuckers like to do. You like to go on about a story about MJ. You are a mad blocker. You want an echo chamber while being a truth teller. Do you fuck thing?
Can you hear me?
I can.
I just want to put this out here that these older ladies that are threatening to contact my family and friends because I'm friends with you and I sent you Christmas money
Hello, Bam.
Hi, Abu Omar.
is wild when I do not have anything to do with anything besides being your
Nothing.
friend. I'm not on the
Exactly.
back end. I'm not.
No.
I all I do is work, take care of my family. I do not have time to go and look up people's information. I don't have time to do any of this. But go ahead, keep threatening. I'll just screenshot and have a file together. I'm not gonna come back on here and fight with y'all. It's not worth it.
Hillary has never been involved in anything here, ever, other than just being my friend. And yeah, she, over the years, has gotten fucked with just because of being my friend. And I think that's fucking crazy. I think that's horrible because Hillary is a really good fucking person and has never done anything to anybody and does not deserve to even be spoken on or brought up in this in any fucking way. Nor did the woman, my actual physical life friend, I have it all, I'll show you, that got messages from somebody here threatening her that they were going to turn her in for illegally obtaining dispensary THC for me. Wow, that's a wild fucking accusation with zero proof. Yeah, Sassy, I got it. I got it yesterday. Thank you. So yeah, was she upset? Of course, because a stranger is in her inbox threatening her with screenshots of things that were between her and I, and threatening her. So she sent me all the messages that you sent her, and that is going to prove that I am being stalked. And if you think it isn't going to come back to Sunshine and her people, I don't know what to tell you. So if you really want to talk about some harmful stuff that's being done on this app, let's talk about that. Because we could talk for quite some time. Also, this made me laugh. I mean, wheeze laugh. MJ said that I got Sunshine's ID to use. This whole dispensary thing is really crazy, but I got Sunshine's ID. I can't even say this to use at my dispensary. Can we talk about this for a minute? Can you imagine me not even needing an ID at my dispensary because my patient ID has my photo on it with all my information? That's why I don't need my driver's license, you dumb fucks. But anyway, could you imagine that I'm going to use a picture of Sunshine to get me into my dispensary that I go to on a regular basis like they don't know me? Are you all okay? Are you all okay? Why would a picture of fucking Sunshine get me into a fucking dispensary? So you guys just literally say and believe. Sarah, I don't even have to show my own ID. All I need is my patient ID. I do not need my Pennsylvania ID in addition to that. There is a photo of me on my patient ID. It's so weird how the ID thing was nothing, but you're making it a crime, but no crime was committed with the ID. That, to me, I mean, the fuck shit we're running with. Because here's the thing: if there was in fact a crime committed, and she said, "Well, I don't know. I just have to wait and see if I get that 1099." Bitch, why are you gonna get a 1099 from my motherfucking PayPal? Is your fucking social security number attached to anything? You dumb, drunk sociopath. Is your fucking social security number on your ID? Do I have your motherfucking social security number? Because that is, in fact, what you need to get that 1099. Are you guys all grown-ups? Have you paid taxes? Have you filled out actual tax? Have you done this before? Is this your first day here? You never had a motherfucking job?
Hey, good
Thank you.
morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm here.
Yeah, same. Um, I know that there's
Oh,
been a lot of
you,
stuff talked about with,
you too.
uh, yeah. Um,
That was a big deflection for me. I'm glad you did come up. That was another big deflection using you because it was a gotcha moment for MJ when OG got up there and said, "Hey, Claus, did you is it because you purchased some of those Pokemon cards? Did you hear that?"
yeah, I heard that yesterday. I
Huge
actually have,
deflection.
you know, my nerd side came out. I have been collecting Pokemon cards since 2023. Um, I have pretty high value cards. I keep them because, and they are graded. I keep them because they go up in value. I also did buy from overseas in bulk and sold all of the booster boxes and everything else like that. And I made over 5 grand from what I paid.
Mm.
So it is a business. Uh,
Yeah.
for them to say that, well, let's just put it out here. I don't have Florida Man's phone number. The only time I speak to Florida Man is in his lives or in a Discord. I don't have his phone number. I don't have any kind of other communication other than that. And I damn sure didn't meet Florida Man to go find some cards. Okay? So they want to say that they're going to call the law. And I mean, as we know, my husband is a police officer. He did see our bank account continuously go down from my addiction of buying cards. Um, and that is, he is the sole provider for our household. He is the only one that works. I'm a stay-at-home mom. He is 95% disabled from the military. And so I do have that blessing that I am able to stay home with my son and take him and my goddaughters to school and everything else like that. Um,
Right, right.
and it's wild to me that people are from OG and MJ sitting on MJ's piano and literally basically writing a book saying
Mm-hmm.
that this is what happened, this is what happened. Oh, this makes sense. Oh, Amy and Bougie were talking about this. And so this had to have happened. Oh, did you hear her pause? Did you hear her pause when she was talking? It's fucking
Yep.
wild.
It's really wild. I think Mallory is one of the worst instigators in this fuckery.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. And what I said on that phone call is the owner needs to prove that those are his cards. I
Period.
don't have to prove a fuck thing because
Period.
I paid for those cards. I have those cards. I've had those cards since 2023 or 2024, and I don't owe any of you psychotic bitches any kind of explanation.
Period. End of story. Full stop. And the fact that it was brought up and MJ's jaw dropped like, oh, what?
You're like,
And
oh,
it's
we caught her. Yeah.
yes, and it's absolutely nothing. Just like when you heard about the ID. Oh, another felony? Back-to-back felonies? Where, MJ? Where? And when you're saying you that I committed these felonies, where is the proof, MJ? You truth-telling son of a bitch, you.
There's been no truth being actually said, especially,
None.
and also the attack of my husband is wild as fuck
Period.
because of his career. Um, and it's not only that, there's these fake pages and other pages coming out saying, oh, we talked to his boss. You wouldn't know. I don't know if you guys know how shit works. Obviously not, you dumb bitches. They don't have one boss.
It's a chain of command.
Like what like and on top of that, MJ wants to say that I had to swear in and I had to do this and I had to, you know, whatever. I had this, and this, and this. My hand never fucking went up. I didn't sign up for
Wait,
shit.
wait a minute. MJ said that you had to swear an oath?
Yes, as a police officer's wife, I have to swear in an oath that I can't do
Are
this, this,
you
and
no
this.
fucking did that really happen?
I
If
swear
that
to God, go
happened,
back and listen to her shit from yesterday.
I hold on. Wait, what? Hold on. Did she really say that?
Yes. And she has been harassing me,
Oh my
saying, "Oh,
god.
you're hanging out with felons. Oh, you're hanging out with this." I'm sorry. I don't
You said
personally
that I've
go
never
around
had
and say,
anything.
"Hey, Broly, are you a felon?" Or, "Hey, are you a felon? Are you a felon? Are you a felon?" I don't go around. I talk to people how the fuck I want to talk to people, and I'm allowed to because I'm a civilian.
Well,
I,
I'm definitely not a felon, but
Well, I
I've
was
OG,
just
never.
using you because you're next to me. I'm sorry. You're not a felon. I'm sorry.
yeah. Let me just explain this situation, OG, how it's really really important to save your brain cells. Right? Yesterday, you said because I got in Amanda's live and said you were just like T's husband because of the fuck shit you did to that baby, and I stand on it. You said, well, I don't know who Paroli is. I think she was on this app faking a house fire or something. Bitch, don't spin the narrative. I've never done that. And if you don't know who I am, obviously, you do need to reach out for some help.
What live? What you said it was yesterday's live?
Yes.
Why can't I find MJ on here for yesterday?
And can I point out one more factor?
Yeah.
Since she, showed pictures of the cutest, adorablest little puppies in, her live and everything. Let me tell you something. The
Oh, here it
day
is.
I ever pay for a high-end dog that's about to be shipped to me, and the owner's on live sitting there next to that dog smoking, I bet I'd get my money back. Just saying.
Yep.
I didn't even notice that. You know what? Here's another
It
thing because
doesn't positive. It doesn't matter if she didn't call. The mother of the baby took a box in Florida Man's live, and the recording that Florida Man played is OG's voice. So are we just gonna sit here and like not believe that the homies had anything involved in this of saying and calling her bullshit out? I would believe any of them over her. You want to say because you didn't make the call, you wasn't in the fuck shit? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We heard that recording, and you wanted to be all over that baby.
it's so crazy.
This is
Don't. That's
some
the shit
troll
I'm talking
page.
about. Don't downplay that shit. Don't. Oh well, it was Mittens and Kaylee that made the call. I didn't make the call, bitch. So because Mittens and somebody else made the call, you just acknowledged you knew about it. I stand on what I said. You're just like T's husband. But I'll get down now.
You're good, Broly.
This is what I found. This is a troll account um, that decided to post this, I guess.
What?
A,
See, this is crazy.
a pawsy poopsie. So it's obviously somebody who doesn't know how to spell. If anyone had a discussion with my husband's boss, they would immediately call. So,
What page is that, Claus?
you can see it if uh, SJ, it says, Claus, man, oh man, did I have a great talk with your husband's boss. All clips were sent, and well, 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 they're looking into him for you abusing the system. A posy poopsie. Someone is in trouble.
Hey, is SJ in here? Because they made a video about her.
Who made a video about her?
That public accountability page. The one that doxed my friend.
I need to find that. No, this was, let me check my phone real quick. What was it?
Hey, I'm here.
I don't know if I can get to it, MJ. Hold on. I'll see. Because I
What did
just,
you call me? What did you just call me?
I
What
called you
did you?
SJ.
No,
No, I
ma'am.
did. Did I call you
No, ma'am.
MJ?
Yes,
Oh,
you
shit.
did.
God damn it. Oh, hell bells. I'm going to have to call you Sally Jane or something now.
Listen, my feelings hurt.
I know. I'll call you Sally Jane. It's just between you and me.
Okay,
So I'll call
gotcha.
you MJ. Here, hold on. I don't think Sally Jane is your name, but just
It's
so you
not.
know.
It's not.
Let me, I'll bring this up. So it's, the page is, public accountability. There's, videos, it totally doxed, like, my real life friend. And then I think there's videos of Monster, Bougie, SJ. My TikTok's not going to open on this, so I have to go get my other
I just
tablet.
put
Hold on.
the name of the page
Do you have it? Do you have
in
it,
the
Claus?
comments.
Someone who doesn't care. Okay. Claus, do you have another device you can pull up that public accountability page?
Yes, I do. 1 second. Do you have the what's the that's what it is, public accountability?
Yeah, it should come up.
So I made it to the big time again? Whoop whoop! I mean, if you're gonna make a video about me, you could at least tag me.
Well, no, I don't think they don't like to be that overt with it. I think.
I don't want to
So
play that.
no, don't play it.
No.
Just show
I'll
them.
send it to
Just show
Oh, is
them.
it
SJ.
that bad?
Yeah,
Is
Yeah.
it that
send it to
bad?
SK, and then just show the chat the page if you can.
Send
So,
it
but
to me.
if you guys
Let
to
me get
block
down.
it.
I'm gonna go look at this.
Okay.
Claus, you send it to me?
I'll send it to you in 1 second.
So and this is just my theory on the public accountability page, and I can't remember Florida Man showed them in his live last night, the two pages. One was public accountability and one started with a C. My theory on this is a collaboration page. I think it's a little bit of MJ's people like Rissa, K Dot, Dez, and them mixed with Sunshine. So that's my theory. I'm sticking to it because I know that you guys love to make troll pages. I know you guys love to make troll pages. You've always done that. That's your thing. I think this is a collaboration on the part of them. But what I would like to make very clear is to that group, to MJ's little group of friends there, the little lollipop gang. If you guys want to be a part of this, you can absolutely be a part of it. But I want you to know, while your creator is up there putting crimes on other people, the people you're collaborating with are actually committing crimes. Okay. I would also like to know, because I've had my fill of this now. Okay. I've had my fill. I'm done. Tomorrow, right? I'm going to talk to an attorney. All of this is going to that attorney. And I need you guys to know that, so that you can protect yourselves, because I'm coming. I'm coming. I've had CPS here. I've had the FBI here. I have people on the internet that don't know fuck all about anything accusing me of crimes. My sexual assault is being lied about and spread on this app like wildfire. That is a crime. Do you understand? That is an actual, that's not a, oh my God, 2 felonies back to back with no proof. That is an actual fucking crime. And the bitch is in 4K. I have recorded lives. I have all the videos. I have all the memes. I have it all. And it's in a neat little folder for when that attorney calls me and I can send it directly to her. I have private links to YouTubes of lives where my sexual assault was spoke on and spoke on and spoke on and lied about and and just horribly made up stories. That is a crime. You can look it up. You can do a simple fucking search and look that up. It is a crime. So if that is what you want to be associated with, if that is what you want to stand shoulder to shoulder with, baby, that is you. But for me, I fucking had it.
Who do we think's behind that account?
I think it's a collaboration.
Okay.
I think it's Sunshine and her little crew with a little mix of MJ's Lollipop Gang.
Let me
Listen, if that's
hold
all
on.
you got, if that's all you got, then what the hell? You're going to take someone's essay, and I made that very public, and use it against them? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? I made it public. When that all happened, and I got on Queen Witch's Live, I told the story of what happened and why. So you're taking my essay, my grape, and using it against me to make a video.
I had no idea. I had no
Yeah,
idea. I just want to
yeah.
say I had no idea.
You're
I
okay.
saw that
You're
video. I
okay.
did not know
You're
what it was
okay.
about. I had no idea.
You're okay. You're okay. That's fine. You're okay. But that's what happened. I told the story on why that bothered me, because I was raped at a young age, but where I could, young enough that I could still have children, though, very young, and why that bothered me. I made that public. So you're going to take what I said and use it against me, like I did something wrong. Is that what we're doing?
You did nothing
Is that what
wrong. These people are
is that what
fucking
we're doing?
vile. They're
Is
vile
that what
as
we're
fuck.
doing? We're going to use somebody's essay against them? That's what we're doing? Someone's
Oh
grape
yeah,
against them?
yeah,
Is
that's
that what we're doing?
yeah, that is what we're doing, unfortunately, MJ. But I know how that feels, and I'm sorry. I know how that feels, like I know, and I'm sorry. I had no idea that that was what it was referencing. No idea. I did not hear you tell that story, none of it, and I'm sorry. My
Let
face
me
is
tell
hot.
y'all something. I made it through that plus a lot more. I made it through shit in my life that 90% of you could not handle, that you could not even
100%.
function. And you think a fucking video is going to break me? Oh, you better hope I never find out who you are. You better hope I never do. Because if I do, yep, all gloves are off. Mm-hmm. They are. And they are because you took them off. Bitch, if you're going to swing at me, swing hard. This ain't it. This ain't it, baby.
I just want you to take a read of this. This is OG speaking, by the way.
I can't see it.
It says, I'm also kind of confused because, Monster, you were pretty loud about the T and her husband, right? Now, keep in mind, T's husband did those things, okay? T's husband did those things, but you're sitting with Florida Man and you're aware of what his dad did.
Okay. If you don't know the difference between a woman marrying a
Jesus
man,
Christ.
listen, wait a minute.
God.
If you don't know the difference between a woman marrying a man who is a convicted P3DO versus a man's father doing
Who he
something,
doesn't
something's wrong with
have a
you.
relationship with and hasn't.
He never even met
No,
his dad.
And it
He
was,
had
in
never
fact,
even
his
met his dad.
that
DNA
was
that
his
put the
dad.
man in prison. What is wrong with you all? What is wrong with you all?
And this was on MJ's
Getting up
live,
here
by
and
the way.
trying to be fucking advocates for and
What'd
against
you say, Spelled?
pedophiles, and
It's
this is what you fucking do to victims. This is what you do to victims.
MJ,
You
you
guys
speak
are
out against this stuff,
gross.
but you're letting somebody sit there and talk in a box like this, right? Got it.
You're fucking
let's not sit here and
disgusting.
forget, right? So she wanted to play a couple cut up versions of a live that when I was arguing with people. Um,
Sort of crazy. Have you read all the fucking paperwork? Have you seen it? We sure the
Wait, can
fuck
I, can
have.
wait? Can we do this? Can we not deflect on the tea because I don't want to talk about that? But this right here, this right
Oh,
here, this right here, this is gross. The fact that you fucking said that about, do you know that that man is a victim? You're doing this to victims. Why? How can you get on here and advocate against pedophilia and we hate pedophiles and we want them all to DIE, but then you fucking drag the victims? You guys are really fucking gross. How do you come
just
from
like
the
I was.
position you do
I'm
doing
not a
these
victim.
things?
I'm a survivor, baby. We're not victims. We're survivors. Let's get that straight.
I can't. I can't. I really can't.
The
You're out of
difference
here.
here is it was Florida Man's dad, somebody that he doesn't even fucking know. And T um went and married a man after knowing what he fucking did. There's a huge fucking difference.
A big
Huge
fucking difference.
difference.
That is a choice.
But I had a problem with that.
All
And I
right,
wanted to
sort of
speak on that.
crazy. Thank you, Spilled. Thank you. Wait, Spilled, don't get down yet.
What's up?
All right, I got it. I just wanted to screenshot that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Whew.
I'm sorry, SJ, I didn't know. What do you want, Rissa?
Well, I made it public. You wanted to know. I made it public in Queen Witch's Live. And you're turning around and trying to make it like I've done something wrong. I was 12.
you never
That's
did
so
anything
gross.
wrong,
12.
SJ. Stop.
It's just really gross. The whole thing about dragging people for their for literally being a victim, it's gross. Like, and I know this, okay? I know this. Anybody that does that, you ain't my people and I don't want nothing to do with you. If you can do that to, if you're a woman that can do that to another woman, I don't want nothing to do Nothing. And you shouldn't either. The more you support that shit, the more. Hold on. I don't know what page that's on, but there's another one about SJ.
There's another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. The other page is contrary contradictions.
Is it about the same thing?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Can I ask? No, I have a fucking question. God damn it. Can I ask what the fuck SJ did? What the fuck did she do to anybody? What? And let me make this point. I'm going to make this point because this is the point I wanted to make yesterday. What Tekla is doing with the OG and Farrah situation is the same thing fucking MJ is doing, right? So all Tekla is doing is sitting on her platform, right? And giving her opinion on what's going on. She isn't box hopping. She isn't trying to get her opinion in on every motherfucking live. She's sitting on her own motherfucking platform with her own motherfucking opinion, just like you are, MJ. But why was that a problem for OG? Why was it a problem that you had to then go, oh, well then, Tech, I'm going to look you up and find out everything that has gone on with you because she had a fucking opinion? And now SJ, the only thing that I've seen SJ do this entire fucking time is have an opinion. So she, on having that opinion, gets to have her sexual assault and everything drug over the Indian for an opinion.
I wasn't even hateful. But that's over now. I will be hateful from here on out. I will be very hateful.
Mm-hmm. Morning, Mike.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell y'all something.
What happened?
They broadcasted my my grave.
They made a video about it.
Who did that?
I'll send it to you.
That public accountability.
Isn't that weird?
Yes. Hillary hasn't said fuck all about anything, and they're threatening her with the same thing. So she doesn't even fucking hold an opinion.
They just looking up everybody
I did
now.
not make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I didn't make it this far for a bunch of thumb thugs to break me. You won't.
I say they're not even thumb thugs. They're fucking losers in life. Don't even.
And for the person that messaged my like real life friend also, you can't not tie Sunshine to that because she's the only one that could see that.
Next year, I need you to calm down. I don't want you to start feeling
Darling,
sick over
I
this.
am, baby,
But
I am A-okay.
okay, I just don't want you to.
I know, and I appreciate it.
Well, you know what? Let me be very honest because I think people need to be honest. And SJ, I understand. Like, I get it. I get it. And it's very valid for people to be worried about you because,
It is.
and this is for me, right? Do you think it was easy listening to Sunshine talk about my sexual assault the way she did? No.
No.
Do you think that I wasn't and haven't been in my head about that hours on hours on hours on hours? I have. That is the point. Cruelty is the point. Pain is the point. Getting somebody to want to hurt themselves is, in fact, the point.
Well, you failed at
And if
that.
you guys can't fucking see that, I'm worried for all of us.
If I can survive the actual event, if that's what you want to call it, then I can survive this. I'm just putting it out there. You won't break me.
Yes, Swank, she sure was. That's who OG wants to surround herself with, people that do stuff, ugly stuff like that.
I am not ashamed of what happened to me because I had no part in it. So if you think you're fixing to make me feel ashamed, if you're fixing to make me feel like I want to hurt myself or anything of that, no, not at all.
And mind you, Sunshine did in fact call my sexual assault prostitution over and over and over again.
Huh? What a weird bitch.
What a
Mm-hmm.
weird bitch.
Like I said, I made it public on Nikki's platform after all that happened between me and Nick and Poop in Smash's Live. I made it well known. So you're not putting anything out there that I haven't already said. You're just showing the fact that you're willing to use someone's great against them.
Yes, Bill.
OG said. Also, I really feel like Sunshine's the only one that does that, and that's known to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the one who pops her boob out on live and about makes everybody want to throw up?
Mm-hmm.
She's
She's
got to
That
lift
one?
that shit from her belly button to bring it back up.
The one that every morning when she gets out of bed, she steps on her titty and thinks she's having a heart attack? That one?
Ay, ay, ay.
That one? Okay.
That's the one.
that would be the one.
Here, hold on. I'll big box you. Mike, I want to read that.
Send it to me on Discord.
And if you can't tell the difference between a woman who married a man who was convicted of raping a child versus a man's father that was convicted, something's wrong with you. You think you did your big one? Oh, how cute. Aren't you just adorable?
I'm going to go look at these clips real quick. I'll be back.
You know, I can say this for Smash. We had a deal that she didn't talk about it and I didn't talk about it. And I have to actually say thank you for holding up to your end of the deal. I appreciate that. And I'm not being sarcastic in any way. I'm actually saying thank you.
So OG said in the live yesterday, Snark won't show her PayPal. That's weird. But it's funny because Snark has showed her PayPal numerous times.
What made
OG. But
wait.
what my
What do
question
you
is,
owe her
why
that? Why do you owe her that?
I don't
Why do you
owe her
owe anyone?
fucking thing.
That's
But
what I'm
again,
saying.
where does my PayPal fit in to what happened between you and Farah? It doesn't have fuck all to do with it. Again, the deflection, all of
It's
the
real.
deflection. Why isn't anybody going, answer the fucking question instead of going, what about this and what about that? Answer the fucking question.
So let me tell you what I'm fixing fixing to do today, just so you can see about how much this is going to bother me. I'm currently getting ready to go spend a day date with my amazing husband that I've been with for 25 plus years. I'm going to go about my day like I had planned.
That's good. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Instead of just doxing MJ today, I'm going to both dox MJ and Sunshine today, and Unhinged.
Because it is, in fact, them.
Listen, you know, how many times have I asked you not to do that? You know, we've talked about it. And I know that you're your own person and you're going to do whatever. This time, I'm not saying a fucking word.
Plenty of times. You have told me plenty of times. If our DMs ever leak, 90% of it is saying, "Nah, I want to do that."
This time I'm not. I'm not. Because if you could take someone's great as a child on top of that and use it against them, whatever happens is whatever happens at this point. And you can quote me on it.
Didn't MJ say in her live, I remember clearly her saying about why can't we just do this? Why does it always have to be reaching out to family members and people's friends? But why isn't that an issue? As MJ, Jesus fucking Christ, with the MSJ, Fox, Sally Jane, whatever. I'm did it like 7 times, but
But
in
I love
fact
you
can
anyway.
look at it happening, can look at that exact thing happening and not call that out.
Oh no, they put up my supposed dead relatives and everything else like that, and MJ was sitting there laughing. They put up my kids, and MJ was
Wow.
sitting there laughing.
MJ
Laughing.
contacted some user.
MJ contacted somebody's abuser who
What was the point of
was
her doing
great,
that? Wait,
and
why did she do that? I'm just curious.
because she
Why
wants
did
to
she
act
do
like
that?
she's holier than thou, and she doesn't fucking do
Because
shit,
she's
and all
not a
she is a
detective.
messy fucking bitch.
She's
I would
not
like
a
to say,
detective.
nope, I would like to say something about that. I
Okay.
remember when MJ had me talk about Retina doing that to somebody in her box. And I feel really offended by that, because how are you going to throw such a stone in a glass house? And does anybody know what HHS is?
No.
It's a healthcare system. And apparently MJ might just be a wanted fugitive from HHS. I'm going to need answers for that, MJ.
It's all the gotcha moments for MJ that don't mean anything for me. They're pissing me off every time
Was that
her
a gotcha
jaw
moment?
drops. Huh?
Of the video that they made? That was a gotcha moment. Was that a gotcha moment? Because that's pathetic. That's not a gotcha moment. I
They're
mean, it may
vile.
be, hey, that's not. Maybe that's vile's the only word I can think about. And that's okay, because like I said, I survived my whole entire life 90% of things that most of you could not have ever gone through.
Yep.
And you thought that video was going to do something. Oh, bless it. All right, listen, I'm going to jot down. I'm going to go
Not that
love
I
on
know of,
my.
Taco.
I'm going to go love on my husband and the rest of my family. You know, the people that love me, that
Have
stand by me, that like to be around me.
We like to be around you.
I know
Love
y'all
you,
do.
SJ.
I love y'all too, and it's okay, I promise. All right, y'all have a good one.
You have a better one.
Have a good one, SJ.
I can't keep watching other people catch strays because OG is a horrible fucking human being. I can't. I can't watch it anymore. I don't care. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of listening to it. I'm tired of listening to that bitch manipulate and manipulate and manipulate. I'm sick of it. I can't take it any fucking more.
Well, now that you say that, it's going to be a wonderful live here in about probably 2 hours, I'd say, because I'm going to now get the correct, proper information about other people up, and I'm going to be just having a fucking ball today.
Oh, you guys getting your feelings hurt. I'm getting violations, but that's fine because for me, listen, I don't care. I just don't, because this isn't about the truth anymore. It isn't. You guys come here and say, oh, we're the truth. That truth telling thing is burying me with all the misinformation that's been put out over there. It's burying me, and I can't listen to it anymore. You guys, and I have to say that yesterday, I think that was it for me. When MJ had actual, like, people in there that we were willing to conversate. And because she could not find a good deflection, she dropped us. That could have been a discussion. That could have been something that MJ found out, something that she, in fact, did not know, or could have been offered another perspective that she swears that she's interested in. But she dropped us with no interest in it at all. Because it doesn't fit the narrative, because people might actually bite onto something that one of us had to say. That could never happen. And for all the free thinking going on, I see a lot of fucking sheep.
I mean, you're not wrong there, honestly.
I can't do the what's right in front of your face, but you can't see it. If it's right in front of your face, you don't want to see it. Period.
First time is for the doxing of MJ and all that good stuff. Second time, again, like I said last night, will be for OG's memorial. I'm sure the job will be done by then. So I got to play the clown music again, for like I did for Petty, Tina, and Holly Mae.
Isn't it weird? Like I know you guys are going to think that this is weird of me to concentrate on, but I think it really does make the big picture what it is, right? It really is bothering me that Tekla having her platform, people know her platform, and then turning that into anything to do with Tekla. All of that conversation that was had surrounding that incident did not need to happen at all. And I think that that's bothering me, because all the while we're talking about the next person and the next person and the next person, we are completely losing the plot. There are years worth of manipulation from OG that you can see with your own eyes if you want to. If you don't want to, it's because you're letting your personal feelings for somebody else let you not see that. Because even the most silent of watchers on this app know what OG has done here. You cannot deny it. Making somebody else the problem is what she does. And I'm not even going to say that she's not doing a good job. Look at how many people have been brought into this and discussed. For what reason? It had no relevance to anything that was going on.
Yes, and that lets me know that I have to talk about MJ's niece today too, which has no relevance as to what's going on whatsoever. But I'm just doing it like they do.
Can we at least not talk about the niece though?
I'll trigger warn everybody. I got to figure out what happened,
I
or
don't.
just be like MJ and not care.
Huh?
I said I got to figure out what happened, or just be like MJ and take a guess. Whatever sounds good to me, right?
She had she was sick for a very long time.
I don't, because no, I can't do that.
Yeah,
I can't do that. Here's why I can't do that.
I don't like her, but I don't.
But
I
clause
don't
on the
know.
same sense, and this is the way I have to look at this from now on. They're hurting people that have nothing to do with this. They are currently and actively hurting people that have nothing to do with this. They're bringing up people just like you, Claus. What the fuck do your Pokemon cards have to do with OG and Farah? Not a fuck thing. That is, in fact, the problem. You cannot perpetuate the behavior and then cry victim when it motherfucking happens to you. You cannot stand shoulder to shoulder with people that are hurting people and then expect somebody not to want to fucking hurt you. I'm over it. It's the same thing. Like, it's okay for my sexual assault to be lied about and horribly embellished and even fucking told. Not one of you motherfuckers will advocate against that because it's me.
Yep, but watch it be them.
But watch it be one of your motherfuckers and everybody. Not one platform won't be talking about it. Why aren't you guys talking about what the fuck that woman has done to Casey? And I'm not even talking just recently. I'm talking over a period of fucking time.
2 years, isn't it?
You are actively watching somebody try to unalive people and not saying a fuck thing.
I think OG's been talking to Sunshine the whole time.
I do too.
But I would like to say everybody can have their opinion. Please do be real about yourself. If you object to it, I respect that. I do. I'll take it into consideration. But be loud about the objection, as always.
Everybody in the chat saying no kids, you can say that.
That's their
you
opinion.
can say that because it wasn't ever your kid.
Well, no, I want everybody to be able to have their own opinion, and I want everybody to voice that opinion and show people that there's no ill will from me at all to the people who are objecting to it.
I mean, my kids have been put up, and I know how that felt, and they are here. I know that I believe that I know that her niece was disabled and had I don't know. I guess I have a heart. I don't know.
I said speak on it.
I used to.
I never said disrespect Denise. Because remember,
I know. I'm just well, you know what I'm saying.
Speak on things that ain't none of your business, MJ, and I'll speak on things that ain't none of my business.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I probably won't show a picture.
My children, my grandchild, been spread all over this fucking app. Talked about, re-talked about, posted, talked about, doxed, talked about everything. All my children have been doxed. All of them. Even the one I gave up for adoption have been doxed on this app. By these people. And then you want me to go, oh, don't talk about your kid. The fuck? When I tell you, I used to have a heart. I used to hold space for that kind of shit. And then my kids didn't matter.
I'll say it publicly.
So now a lot of other people's fucking kids do not matter to me.
I'll say it publicly. Someone just texted me and said, I know you're better than to drag an innocent baby into this because what that account's doing doesn't have anything to do with us. Well, let's go ahead and just keep not talking about Sunshine, keep being all right with Sunshine, keep being all right with the shit that she does.
Yep.
There's so many other people, and it's cool. I'll do what I want, just like everyone else. Y'all don't want to speak on Sunshine. Y'all don't want to be like, hey, whoa, hold on a minute. Let's get the history of people.
Mm.
Well, maybe you didn't get my history. Correct. Go for the jugular. Make
I'm
sure.
not trying to
Period.
discredit you and what they've
Oh, no, you're
said
good.
about you because I know what they've said about you is and your dad and everything is fucking vile.
I got my
It's,
dad killed. Okay? It was my DNA that put him in prison that got him stabbed and killed. I'm proud of that. Like, legit shit.
no, I know, but
Period.
they
As
still
it should
they
be.
throw that in your face, and that's not fair.
All the time,
It's
and
a
it's
trophy.
so wrong.
It's a trophy. They may as well wave it around like Leaky Lori waves around her protection order. It's probably wet by now, but I'm going to wave that around. If they want to keep bringing it up, cool. Nobody's got a lot to say about it until they find out, or until they read the messages and see that I told them exactly what they're going to do. I also said in those messages you were going to call me a pedophile, MJ, because that's the next step to losing.
Yeah.
Not my fault you ain't read the fucking playbook, okay?
Well, I did say earlier, Florida Man, that I felt like those pages could be a collaboration between MJ's Lollipop Gang and Sunshine and Unhinged.
Now, it is up MJ's alley to disrespect someone else's essay for sure.
Yeah.
But hey, nobody says anything about those accounts.
Did you
Honestly,
watch the video I sent you, Florida Man?
I seen enough of it.
Okay.
I seen that
Yeah.
play button. That's enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shouldn't even have been brought up at all, period.
And SJ ain't do nothing to nobody. And Sunshine's always kind of had it out for SJ, I believe.
Yes. Yes, she has. You're right. I totally forgot about that. You're right. Come on up, Bilal. So, SJ had said in her live that I had do we even know if those men got any money in her live yesterday?
I got a question for Lake Lady. Who's we? Are you a part of who's we? What?
Yeah, her and her platform, I guess. She was asking a question whether they knew if those men got any of that money, which has always been a really wild concept to me because that concept was also put out there by Scammy Claus. But do we even know if those men got that money? But those men have been here the entire time. They're still fucking here.
Like, I
They're
don't
still
understand how
here.
you're going to sit here and say that you're lost, um, whenever you're in all of the lives, when all of this shit's going
Mm-hmm.
on. We were, I thought, really good friends. I loved
I don't know who that is.
your granddaughter and everything else like that. Sent her shit. Um, that's fine that you woke up and went to bed early, but you're still standing behind MJ. And you're still standing behind the fuck shit that MJ's doing to absolutely everybody. So,
Can I tell you something about Lake Lady?
huh?
Lake Lady. Can I tell you something about Lake Lady? Lake Lady is the only person in existence on this app that ever came into my live against me. Well, it was MJ's live when I was talking. Against me, then for me, then against me, then for me, then against me. I watched that woman flop around like a fish and live in the chat within 15 minutes. Okay,
Well, that's what happens.
she's weird. Get your own opinion, Lake Lady. Hey,
And the
Stips.
only reason why she's with um MJ now is because Becca kicked her to the curb.
Wait, was that after MJ contacted the abuser?
Mm, no, before, because supposedly MJ, or not MJ, Becca and Lake, who I thought Lake was, Lake told me that, oh, we're soul sisters, I love you so much, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden she just stopped talking. And then she wanted to go back. But it's also funny because the same exact thing happened whenever she was up Dalton's dick. So, I mean, you show your true colors. Like, you try and fit in where you can get in.
Good morning, Bilal. How are you? So Bilal messaged me the other day when I was live, and he said, Pam, what are you talking about? I see my name on the screen. Bilal can follow pretty well during the lives, so he had the gist of it, right? He knew that it was something concerning $12,800 and Farah. Now, how Bilal feels about Farah, because they actually have a relationship outside of TikTok, right, is completely different. Completely different. But turning that to my fundraiser, okay? And then saying that the men never received money when they're still here. I also want to say that you do know that those men both had their logins and could see everything. Those were their GoFundMes. They were aware of every penny coming in and every penny that hit their palm. And Bilal will also be the first one to get up here and tell all of you that because of that money, his children are still alive.
It's a good thing. I never questioned anybody about that GoFundMe. As a matter of fact, the only person that did was Skinny Claus, which is wild.
The only person that did was her.
On scare stuff too. Don't forget Lisa Lori. Um, I want to tell everybody a little story about Ratina. I liked Ratina. The second I found out she contacted someone's abuser, immediately it was on. Um, I fun with that MJ. And if you don't speak about the fucked up shit about everybody, even if you don't like that particular side, your word means nothing, because what AK has posted about Dalton, I went into Smash Live last night. Dalton was there. I said, your mom could have been in love by now, because he cockblocked his mom. Okay? But I then asked, the only time I asked her, what was up with what AK had posted? Because it was a pretty bad accusation, and Dalton was there. Smashley played a video, and it makes a lot of sense. And even though it's fuck Dalton, I still don't believe what you got posted. I believe you should do more fact checking and more research before you put that label on something.
Well, like I've said before, that's not the only horrible thing that AK's done. She also went after Amanda uh, with Amanda's sister and had a whole live saying that Amanda was a liar and she wasn't raped by her sister's boyfriend. And um, she was. And AK had a whole live with Mama Rexa, who is Amanda's sister, and just dogged Amanda the whole entire time, saying that she was a complete liar and everything else. So You guys want to sit here and say like, oh, you said something about somebody's DV and blah, blah, blah. Every single one of you that are over there
Get her out here.
coming
Get
after
Breezy.
me, coming after me after I apologized and took accountability, closed out that situation with Des, everything else, you guys have done 20 times worse.
That's rich coming from a bitch with tiny toes as her OF page. AK, stop. That's not the only thing that you can find. The racial about AK is the only thing you can find on Facebook about AK. So AK better sit the fuck down with that shit. Maybe they need to have a Pastor Petty come to Jesus moment, like Petty's had 30 times over the last 2 years, where he's realized he's done wrong and he's going to restart his platform and do better. Because y'all, it's about to get fucking gross.
Also, go ahead.
I'm gonna make memes out of y'all's fucking drama.
I didn't want to forget to talk about this because I feel like Mallory's position in this scenario really fueled the stray fire. I think Mallory was the one that like opened up strays, bringing everybody else into it. Instead of just looking at the OG and Farrah thing, Mallory went straight to, oh, this is happening because of Bougie. And then when
No,
I
of
had an
course.
opinion on it, it was, oh, Snark, you wanted everybody turned against OG so you could divert Farrah's money to you. Like all of those things, Mallory, very, very harmful in situations like that. Somebody again that uses their platform to call things out, but you literally let every one of your personal feelings for other people cloud your judgment on this so badly that when I look at you, I can't believe a fucking word that you say anymore. And I was biting. I liked hanging out in your lives for a minute. I was biting. But the minute you did that, you proved exactly who you are in this. You are not interested in the truth. You don't care what happened. Your agenda played out and that's it.
I couldn't say it better myself. I liked hanging out with Mallory. It was cool. Until she just immediately ripped the mask off and was like, oh, this is really me.
Yep. Exactly. Like
Almost
I
she was making money off.
couldn't believe it.
You know what I think it might be though? And this is like just knowing Mallory. I think Mallory is defending OG so heavy because she wants to be the one to take OG down. Because since Bougie's the one that took Petty down and got some missing puzzle pieces and all that she missed that opportunity forever. Now she wants to be the one to take OG out. So she's going to defend her until she's able to.
That makes sense to me.
Because she drug her for an awfully long time, and she
An awfully long time. That's interesting. Well, Mallory was, in fact, the first person to make everybody else the problem. And I saw it in 4K. So Mallory's plan was to get this to fall back all on Bougie. And now she's so far fucking knee deep in the fucking shit, she can't go back on it. Mallory, I don't know.
So you're right. Mallory gave nobody else an opportunity to do it because that was Mallory's first words out her mouth. Screaming Bougie.
First fucking thing. You know what really kind of like clued me off is the first day Mallory went live about it. I was in her chat. I wasn't being aggressive. She kept saying that I was talking shit and that's why she was doing that. I never talked shit. I literally was asking questions and just putting stuff into the chat. And she was being so aggressive toward me and I didn't understand why. I had no idea. I was like dumbfounded. And then she literally twisted it that I wanted money from Farah. And that was it for me. That was it. I was done with her. I couldn't believe that that's where she was going. Like, those are conspiracy theories. That's just sitting around speculating on things. It's not truth. And you want people to start doubting other people so that they don't look at what's right the fuck in front of them. The things that they literally cannot deny.
Right. And Mallory knows better than anybody. Deflection don't work with me. I've been known to give people passes of the shitty things that they've done when it's been deflected on them. So I knew about Snark and Farah. That's why I told Farah to call Snark if I didn't answer. Now, nobody discussed the topic, but I trust Snark because I've seen Snark consistently on this app not fuck Farah over, not fuck people over. So why wouldn't I? And then to blame Snark for bringing it to me, you got to get that right. I'm the one who told Farah to call Snark if I didn't answer.
My part in this was so minimal because Farah is my friend. So what I did was accepted a call from my friend, listened to her, which is what a real friend does, and then her wish was to speak to Florida Man. Me telling her to or not to wasn't going to sway her. She wanted to talk to him.
Right. Also, Farah's been my friend for a minute too. So maybe they don't get it. For Mallory to jump there and say, well, about the money thing, like you want to Farah all to yourself to get money, why didn't you ever do that in the 6+ months that you knew her?
I don't know.
That's just not, it doesn't even make sense, Mallory. Are you sure that you just didn't want what you got put out there? Because remember, I don't go after gifts. Like, I didn't even want outdoors gifts. No matter how much OG tried to gaslight Farah and say, we brought the door a gift saying to Florida Man, and he just told us not to gift people. You're right. I did. Unlike you, OG, I don't hate people with such a passion that I will just fuck them over for any little thing they do. Now, MJ, you're getting fucked over today. So is your girlfriend. So is whoever Carla is that's at the same address as you. But Dora's done enough fuck shit. You don't need to expose it on the internet when you can tell the people that are affected how to avoid it from happening again. AK just sent me a friend request on Discord. Just right, that was that doorbell that you just heard. That was AK ringing the doorbell.
Out dyeing your hair.
I'm gonna accept it.
I would imagine that you would.
I accepted it and I waved.
See, here's the thing. I don't see
Not the wave.
not the wave. His famous wave.
By the way, everybody called it the Florida Man wave for the longest time, and then everybody started doing it.
Oh, damn. He's busy this morning.
Everybody needs a pampering day. I for me, like, I don't see a whole lot of deflection over here. Like, I didn't see a lot of us going, well, what about you and you and you and you and you? I mean, literally, there are 12 different people that have been pulled into this that had nothing to do with it from you guys. From you guys being ill-informed and acting like everything that comes across your fucking Discord is brand new breaking motherfucking news. And you guys have been choking on dry bones for days. And it's fucking getting on my nerves at this point. Not only that, but I'm not gonna sit back and just look at the actual hurt that's going on to other people while it's being ignored by you.
You know, they did the most. They posted the claw machine video and acted like it was new.
I couldn't believe it.
You must not.
Listen, can I say something about
Yes.
the claw?
Yes.
Because I was laughing last night. Listen, from a perspective that's like from a law enforcement perspective, that would have been the most fun in that jail that you came in. I mean, if I was your booking officer, that would have been, I would have had so much fun with that. Everybody in fucking booking would have been laughing, and the jokes that would have come from the men on the pod would have been comedic fucking gold.
Well, that's
That
what
would
I
have been
that's what I
so
told Tim yesterday.
fucking
I go,
funny.
we have like there's like a whole like a whole like play area play thing for kids that is all just claw machines where you go and you try and get like little stuffies and stuff like that. And I said, we are not going to let Florida Man go to go to these claw machines because there's a lot of them in there.
Oh my god, that whole thing.
They must not have known Megan or seen that history. Because you should really read history. I sent the claw machine video to Megan, and she covered that for a fucking week. I was in her chat as an account called Meat Watcher because of the whole Wiener Watcher. That's what it was, because everybody was calling them Wiener Watchers at the time because of petty stuff, and it was funny. I was cheering him on. I'm like, yes, go get him. You're gonna get him this time. And then it wasn't working, so I sent Hallie Not Berry a bunch of shit about me, and she acted like she hit the lotto and took a box and was like, I found more stuff about Florida Man, and I'm like, yeah, get him. And I sent her too. So
This is what happens when you tell Florida Man about the claw machines in your Walmart. That's what happened at my Walmart.
what happened to you? I did steal from Walmart. Not that, but
No, but this was a perfect opportunity when we were remodeling our Walmart to take this picture.
it was. But I did steal from Spill's Walmart. I did. I didn't know that until
He
Spill
found
was
out where I
like,
lived one day, and he's like, "Wait, I have stolen from your Walmart."
Listen, if you guys ever expect me to get mad about theft from fucking Walmart and like hold that horribly against a person, baby, that's capitalism. Walmart is just motherfucking fine. I am never going to do that. That's why fucking Smashley's, like, her position on that was always so weird to me. Bitch, he took something from fucking Walmart. They're good. They're really good.
I don't remember Smashley ever having an issue with it.
She said that was yeah, so no, that you're right. It was the Pokemon cards that did it for her.
Yeah, Smashley.
That was the hair for Smashley, was the Pokemon cards.
But MJ didn't even find the Reddit page about me with it. Like, how can you be so unthorough with the research? You didn't
That's
pick
what
my
I'm
favorite place.
saying.
Reddit, where you did all that fuck shit. You remember all that fuck shit you did that I have? The page that got taken down that I got screenshots of.
Wait, MJ's on Reddit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, MJ Shore is on Reddit.
Does she
And
have
MJ
a page or just on Reddit?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's got a page. She got a page and she just fucked up shit on.
Get out!
Yeah.
You know what I did yesterday?
What'd you do?
I started a new Reddit page.
Nice. I have my original Reddit page.
I'll be damned, MJ. I love Reddit, MJ. Did you know that? I used to have a really big page on Reddit, MJ.
Let me get my
A
Reddit page for you, and I'll green screen it so everybody can follow it.
period. I used to have a pretty big Reddit page, about going on 7K followers at one time. I love Reddit, MJ. I love Reddit. And so crazy, I am IP banned from Reddit. I've been IP banned from Reddit for like 2 years now. I've been waiting for them to unban me, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But you know what did happen? I got a new device in my home that is not connected to that IP. So yesterday I was like, man, I really miss Reddit. And I started me a new page, MJ.
Can you put me in the big box so Florida man can see?
Where are you? Hi, Samsy.
So, everybody can get my Reddit name. I do like my Reddit name. I feel it's completely unique, and
Where
I've
are
had it for
you?
3 years, and I've only commented like 4 times.
Oh, we can't. What's it? Sorry.
Oh, yes, it says exactly what you think it does.
Of course.
I believe OG may have friended me on this years ago, just because we have had an agreement on a snack that we liked. But that snack's no more for me. But OG started to use the powder version in her nose live on TikTok.
I love it.
Let me check my.
I do love Reddit, guys. I do, and I don't have a lot of time. Well, actually, my page got banned just from haters hating on another page, and all this shit was going on. But anyway, it was my page and my account that got taken down just from hating ass bitches. But I'm back. And when I tell you I love Reddit, I really do. I actually like Reddit better than I like TikTok. And Reddit is a very helpful place, right? It doesn't all have to be weird drama stuff. Like, you can actually get very well informed on that app. Hi, MJ's Discord.
So
Hi,
if you
MJ's
see down
Discord.
AK is typing, AK, hurry the fuck up. Like, don't send me a wall of text. I promise you, if you send me a wall of text, if you send me a wall of text, AK, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna screenshot it. I'm gonna ask Chat GPT how to be the biggest dick responding to it. Okay, because that's how little effort I'm gonna put into these conversations with you guys. Because that's how little effort your stupid fucking bald leader there, MJ, put into mine. So, Pastor Petty me a couple of at a time.
I don't know who AK is, so I'm lost there.
MJ actually did something on Reddit with her about AK saying the N word on Facebook. But, you know, MJ has morals about that. Never ever say it, right? MJ K'd out 30 times on Facebook. Des, as many times as she said it throughout the course of history. I will read long paragraphs from people that I have even the tiniest bit of respect for.
I can probably guarantee that there is some shit talking about me in there.
Oh.
And I will be the first to let AK know about the HHS.
Can I have a big box for 1 second?
Yes.
Hey, I just want to make it clear too that that video is not going to stop me from being in Florida Man's box and in his lives. In fact, I'm going to try extra hard now, and I will request a box, and every time he allows me, I'll be there.
Every time
Thank you.
I look you up, and I don't even tell you the drops.
Yep.
Florida Man already found
All
it.
right, I'll just sit here and listen. I'm just going to sit here and listen while I get ready to go.
Hopefully you have a good day, SJ. Here in a couple hours, I'll be live to do my thing. As way possible. The fun.
Okay, okay.
I
You
just
mind if I
wanted
hang
to.
out while I get ready?
Yeah, let me finish up this claw machine thing here because I did just get one.
No, I mean just hang out here. Oh my gosh.
I just had to show that he found Claw's claw machine. Please, just showing. There's proof. I have the receipt.
I didn't even listen to the clips. I must have clipped fucking 8 things from MJ's live that were complete misinformation and lies. Hi, I am enough.
I stopped reading the F.
Jesus Christ.
What
If
did
anybody
it?
cares, to answer that for me, I did not read this whole thing. I just told her that was a lot of typing for that.
Oh my God.
Wait, she typed that long for 3 words, or how many? 2 words?
2 words.
Is it 2 words? Yeah, it is 2 words. Yeah. Okay. I read now, AK. Okay. Forget it. You got it. I'm accommodating. I get it.
Lord.
She typed for 15 minutes, erased it, and said, forget about it.
What was the point of that?
She's typing with tiny toes. It takes toes.
I think she knew you were going to share it.
Yeah, she definitely knew and erased all of it.
That's big people, though. AK. You good. You good. Also, it did take like 10 minutes. So if you're out there, she's going to get a fucking Sarah McLachlan video about typing with tiny
No, Lord.
They're watching in Discord, Florida Man.
Amanda, MJ, sit down. Well, no, that's all you do is sit down. I don't know what to tell you. Because all you do is sit down. You're already doing it. You're doing it right now as we speak. How's your girlfriend's kid? Is it good? Like she abandoned it.
Hey, MJ, just so you know, you don't stand on shit, bitch. Like, literally don't stand on shit.
But she's
Oh.
ass cracking that fucking chair.
The fact that you called me a fraud is fucking hilarious. In fact, not only the fraud, but can you list the 2 felonies that you've convicted me of, Judge MJ? Like, can you show my convictions on that, please?
Yeah, look. So, since they're watching, I don't know if they were watching yesterday. Let's play a game, MJ. Who is better at critical thinking? Because it's not you.
I like this game already.
I know, right? It's, oh, fuck. Why do you got to do that shit to us? Anyway, him and the damn Chia Pet.
MJ watered her head today. She's thinking very critically.
Tap the screen, guys, because they're reporting. I just
Anywho,
got a violation.
critical thinking involves dissecting something and realizing, like, you hear something and then you think about it. That's applying critical thinking. You don't do that when you don't question somebody in your box that says they have somebody's driver's license to get a hotel receipt. Do you have to give your driver's license at the front desk when you check out to get your hotel receipt? Nah, you tell them your name. Same thing goes with on the phone. And since I know you're all listening again, the bullshit of, what was it yesterday that OG was spewing up there about a hotel cost and Sammy and blah, blah, blah. And I know you haven't talked to so-and-so because they can't talk to anybody. That was never said. Quit twisting shit. I'm so sick of that shit. And since I can be in a box and not be dropped for sharing my opinion, when you read my messages in your live, I did not intend that towards anybody in that Discord. I misspoke, typed, and didn't type it out clearly. That is my bad. I apologize to you for that, MJ. See how that is? It was not my intention, but it's weird you take that as my intention. See, you go running to left field with all your kooky, crazy conspiracy theories. What the fuck? That's not applying critical thinking.
I'm going to drop after I say this. I would like to say, MJ, I apologize that you thought you could try me.
Yeah, that was a dumb mistake on her part. I don't know why people think that they can keep going low at you and you're not going to do what you do. It's wild. Like,
my live's in a couple hours. I'll be live as Florida niece.
Oh fuck.
You bet your motherfucking ass I'm gonna be one first night. MJ, better be nice to your niece. Come to my live, MJ. I'm gross as fuck. That grossed me out a little bit, but hey, you know what? I got Zofran, like OG.
Oh my god, I have some Zofran too.
The only thing OG be twisting is that credit card when she puts that pill under making it powder. That's what you're good at twisting, OG. Stop trying to do it with the truth.
They really are free-spirited.
Well, and that's the thing. MJ thinks that she's going to be this accountability police and call people on the carpet. I don't have a problem saying anything I've done on this app or anything I've done in real life because all I have is speeding tickets. So there's that. There was another comment.
I don't have any felonies, y'all. I don't. I've never gotten anything higher than a disorderly conduct.
Well, they used the only thing I had against me, and it wasn't even my fault. So there's that.
I would also like MJ to know that two of my favorite people on this app, I have a lot of favorite people on it, but two of my favorite people on this app beefed with me and both threatened me. And I'm like, huh, kind of like you guys.
Wait, Nikki, you said she twisted your words. How'd she twist your words?
Well, just like they're looking at the chat right now, and Paroli, you see how she said period? They're going to say she said comma.
Oh, Proli's just trying to talk in something that they can understand. Like, I noticed the other day, I've never seen OG use the word pookie before, and now all of a sudden she's using pookie to fit in. That's so funny.
I do want to say to the community of people that may have been born out of incest for whatever reason, please know it's not your fault. Even though people use it as an insult, please know and understand it's not your fault and you're loved. These people are not going to jump out and say, here I am. They're already dealing with enough.
Look, those backup accounts that do that shit, they mean nothing.
They're cowards. They're cowards.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you can't come tell me to my face,
notice,
you're a punk ass bitch.
I want MJ to notice how I'm not going to make a backup account MJ's niece. I'm just going to hold a horrific live about her. Full face, full chest, everything. I interviewed gravestones for an hour. I told God that he was so short, he had to prove to me he was not 4'9", and put him in a booster seat and talk shit for 3 hours. Think I won't, MJ. None of it was funny, but it was all funny at the same time somehow.
I can't say that none of it was funny because I laughed.
Yeah, well, none of it was funny, but it was still funny somehow. Come get it, MJ. You're good. You might want to call HHS, by the way. It says you're a wanted fugitive. Healthcare fraud? Ain't that weird?
I'll fall 3 foot to my death.
So, hey, FM, wasn't MJ sending you messages? Not, you haven't shown them, you just said this on live. She kept telling you, I win, I win.
Pretty much. She's like, I found out the truth. The narrative's over. You need to hold Farrah accountable now. I'll go live every day until you do. And it's like,
Alexa, turn off.
there's about 40 people to talk to. It's like,
That was crazy to me.
Yeah.
how you gonna
And I did start to feel bad for MJ a little bit, to be honest, because
Well,
I don't.
like when
She stuck her nose in something she didn't understand.
that she knew nothing about, but like you're doing so much like harm to yourself by doing what you're doing. That's where my empathy is coming in. Like you don't even know enough to protect your your shit.
But that's what she does. And then she's seeing the numbers of people who are in her chat. So that's why she continues to go live over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
I told MJ the hate group is. Those are people that don't like me. But MJ will be one.
Did you
Welcome to the hate group.
Yesterday she accused me.
Bye.
Hi, Mike. Listen, yesterday she said, she was like, Snark, I'm gonna need you to go get clout somewhere else. MJ, if I were chasing any kind of clout, why would I chase you? Why? You're sitting on an account with like 3,000 followers, dude, and you're gonna say that I need you for clout?
But
I
that's
don't even use my big account to talk about you on.
that's so funny. I love that. That's a dig at people saying they want clout. I keep my account private because I don't want a lot of followers. And every time I unprivate to go live, because I wanted to make sure anybody and everybody, even if they didn't follow me, could come in. And one account did get blocked, but it came in as the name Rutina. I'm sorry, to whoever that was. But I didn't block anybody. And I don't. You know why you don't block people? Because I don't live in an echo chamber. If you want to talk about something, as long as you're not, and that was the rule, as long as nobody's being doxxed, come in. But that's not how it is with her.
Mm-mm.
She wants to talk about people while having them blocked. That's weird behavior.
On all my accounts, but you're going to sit there and talk about me for hours. That's weird.
Well, and two, like she was talking about
Invite me to your
Rutina.
box and then drop and block me. Also, very fucking weird.
It was just so she could have something to talk about.
Exactly.
It's giving, I don't know, pick me vibes.
Yeah.
And I barely I've recently started getting in boxes again just because I'm tired of typing. I'll spit it out so that way you can hear my voice. You don't have to take a screenshot. You can play the clip and hear how unbothered and unangry I am, because I, unlike you, MJ, can control my emotions. You are not controlling your emotions on the situation. You think you're making digs at FM and You're going to hit some point with him, and he's going to get mad, and and you're going to bother him. No, all you're doing is poking him,
Nikki,
and
I
he's
accepted
just
you. What
going to go
happened?
lower, and that's on you. Nikki said knock. Happy
Yeah,
birthday,
I
Nikki.
threw her in and she fell down.
Hey. God. Okay, so OG said in her live yesterday that I said that she didn't pay the money back for the hotel that she collected. That's not what I said. OG, if you'll listen back to what I said, was you collected money for a hotel on the pretense of being in a DV situation. I have a video of you denying the DV situation after the fact. You and Shelly.
Nikki, while you're up here, just for confirmation, baby, you remember when all that stuff went down between Nincompoop Smash and me?
Mm-hmm.
You remember how you held that live and we all talked about it?
Yep.
Do you remember how I told everybody what I was a victim of?
Yep.
Just want clarification. So if anyone says I have never said it out loud or made it public, I did.
She did.
So you didn't do anything with that other than show what you really are and hide behind a fake profile. Fucking cunt.
Piece of
Oh,
shit.
oh, dang! I never heard SJ say that.
I'm just saying, you're not a regular cunt either. You're one of those nasty, like, STD infected
Infected.
cunts. Yeah, you're an infected cunt.
That's my poopy queen or whatever the hell you won't tell me what I can't
Also,
remember.
before I hop down, because I gotta get in the bath. After I just watched this die out, and I gotta. My daughter drowned in me I look like a wet rag. I swear to God, I know better than let her try to wash my dye out of my hair. I know better. She drowned in my ass. I guess I was spoke on. I don't know who spoke on my past,
Yeah.
but I mean, I've never denied my past. I've never lied about it. I've been open and honest about it. And I tell people, if you have questions, come to me and ask me because I'll be honest with you about it. I'll tell you, I'm an open book. If you got questions, reach out and ask me.
And she's okay with it.
Hear
She
the
will
truth
listen
from
to
the
you.
person who did the crime.
Listen,
Happy
and
birthday,
Nikki's
Nikki.
real. Nikki,
Thank you.
Nikki will be honest with you, and she doesn't bite your head off when you ask. She just tells you how it is, what
I'm
happened.
not going to get mad. I'm not going to get
Nope.
upset that you asked the question. I mean, I'll explain it to you. I'll tell you what I did. I've never lied or denied or hid anything that I've done ever.
Okay, so I wanted to, because this is a big point of contention with MJ. Okay, MJ swears that I had an ID. Again, here we go with the semantics, right? So Sunshine knows exactly what the ID was for, because me and Sunshine had like a really long phone conversation about it. And during that phone conversation, one of the wildest things was we discussed how we trusted each other implicably, which fuck me. But anyway, she knew what that ID was for. Anybody can go and look on your TikTok. What Go in there, and when it asks you for your ID, why is it asking you? Because it wants to confirm your age.
It's age
This is
verification.
where it gets dicey, right? Because now and this is what Sunshine also took to our group of friends to manipulate them with, MJ, if you want to know the story. She took that, her giving me that ID, turned it into tax fraud and all the things, took that to a group of friends, and then fear mongered them with it. None of it being true. Again, because we are grown ups and everybody should know how tax ramifications work.
We should not be saying, oh, she has my ID. I'm going to get a 1099. No. She took that information to a group of friends, said that she was in so much trouble. She was going to lose her disability, Social Security, and she's been fighting and she's scaring them with false information. And then you perpetuated that same false information. Did you see where I was charged with anything, MJ? Did you see any proof of actual tax documents? Did you see fuck all concerning anything with the ID? No. You just got up on your platform, said that I had 2 felonies, that I was committing tax fraud, just like Sunshine did. All false information. You literally played into her hand by biting on that with no proof. Again, when me and Mallory were in MJ's box, right? And Mallory monologued for 45 seconds with nothing but lies on a platform that is specific to receipts. Because how many times have we said, MJ said, oh, we can't discuss that if you don't have a receipt. But yet Mallory was able to name 9 lies quick and in a hurry. Because you are about forming narratives and not about the truth. If it were about the truth, you would show truthful things. And that's not what you're doing. You're perpetuating lies. Speaking of taxes, how was OG going to pay employment tax on those payments? Fuck if I know. Fuck if I know. There's a lot of wrong going on, but y'all ain't talking about the right wrongs. Yeah, what about that? So their theory, okay, so Sunshine's theory on the ID. Her theory was I needed to use her ID so that I didn't get the 1099. That is her logic. That I used her ID to verify my age so that I wouldn't get the 1099. The 1099 is in fact not coming from TikTok. The 1090 comes out of where you were paid out to. If I were like part of TikTok shop, or like if I had subscribers, then I would have to go in and fill out the tax documents that TikTok gives you to fill out. I have never done that. I haven't even put my own Social Security and tax information into TikTok. So how in the fuck would Sunshine get anything to do with money was paid out to me? It's a lie. And that easily proven a lie. But you, MJ, tried and convicted me
of those crimes. That's weird. And you do not tell the truth about anything. I never had her social security number or anything that could tie her to any money. And it makes me think that you guys really aren't grown-ups if you don't know how taxes work. And now, I'm going to go. It is the Sunday before school starts, and I couldn't be fucking happier.
Well, thank you for letting me up.
Always, SJ. Always.
Yes, thank you for letting us vent.
You're welcome, Claus. You're welcome. You guys are welcome anytime. I'm just gonna go get my day started, and yes, woo fucking who.
Mhm.
This was a long break, y'all. It was a really long break. I can't wait to take my Christmas stuff down. I cannot wait to take my Christmas stuff down. I
I've already
can't
done
take it
that.
down. I have to wait for her to go back to school because if I start taking it down in front of her, it's going to be a problem. It has to be gone like during the day while she's at school. I can't wait.
I do not miss those days at all.
Girl, this has been one hell of a break.
No,
One hell of
yeah,
a break.
Tuesday cannot come fast enough.
You don't go back till Tuesday.
No, Monday is a teacher day, and then they
Well,
go
that's
back.
ignorant on their part. Not like they got all those extra days with it falling on the weekend, like they needed an in-service day after that.
Exactly.
Not only that, but like school is the foundation of our routine here. So when school's not in play, everything goes to fuck. I mean, nothing. There's no schedule. There's no nothing. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's hard.
We go back Monday, and she'll go Monday and Tuesday, and then she has to stay home Wednesday for an eye appointment. So at least I got 2 days to get myself together before that. All right, guys, everybody have a peaceful Sunday. And if you're sending your kid back to school tomorrow, you should be in a really good mood today. Okay? It's the little things in life, y'all. All right, guys,
Amen.
have a good day.
Bye, honey.
Have a good one. Bye.